Approaching this next battle is 3 5-minute rounds in a catchweight bout of 68 kilograms. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 7 wins, no losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 174 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 67.8 kilograms. Representing KHK Team Bahrain and fighting out of Dagestan, Russia, please welcome Akhmed Magomedov and his opponent. Fighting out of the red corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 9 wins and 3 losses. He stands 176 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 67.9 kilograms. Representing Japan, an underdog team, and fighting out of Almaty, Kazakhstan. Give it up for Ilyar Dynamite Askhanov!
Kirik, have you ever heard a pop like that for a fighter in an empty arena?
Judge!
That shows just how popular Ilyar Askhanov is. It's Dagestan versus Kazakhstan. Here we go.
And here come the pops.
I have to say, this is the loosest I think I've seen Akhmed Magomedov look during fight week, during his walk to the cage. I feel like he's really growing in confidence and growing into his position as a top-tier level mixed martial artist. Happy to chop away at the leg of the Kazakh fighter.
Dynamite trying to slowly move forward, press forward, look for an opening. It appears to be for a left hook.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he's landing those little flinches, those little fakes on that left hook. Akhmed Magomedov with that nice high guard. Needs to be careful when he's throwing that kick of dropping that rear hand. A la Thai style, that's something that doesn't necessarily translate to mixed martial arts with the bigger gloves, is swinging the hand down when you throw your leg kick. Because these gloves are so small, there's more of a gap that the hand can get through.
Interesting, Phil, that Magomedov's first punch that landed was a left hook. I think he's going to try and beat this fighter everywhere.
Oh, just smashed an uppercut up the side. But again, that left hook for Askhanov is paying dividends. He's landing that quite well at the minute, Kirik.
Freakish speed from Dynamite. I am seeing super speed there.
And this was kind of inevitable from Akhmed Magomedov. Has the hands connected. Big takedown coming. There it is. And this is where he does his best work.
There's the shelf. That shelf can be beaten, but in order to beat it, you're going to get punched in the face.
As I said in the pre-show, this is shark-infested water, and Akhmed Magomedov is the one with the teeth here.
Little giraffe fighting. Brave Nation, in order to keep your opponent on the floor, you keep your head above your opponent's head, and that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Akhmed Magomedov just so dominant in these positions. It's almost a calm yet relentless forward pressure style. It's so efficient with his energy, gets his strikes off. While he's getting his strikes off, he advances his position. Incredibly smart. And again, while these shots may not necessarily look like they're putting a lot into them, but for us here in our broadcast position, we can hear them careering off the head of Askhanov.
Brave Nation, what you see here is someone forcing their opponent with very little energy use of their own into exerting all their energy.
And again, he lets, it's almost as if, I don't want to sound flippant when I say this, it's almost as if he lets his opponent get up a little bit, expel a little bit of energy, and then takes them back down again. Big knee right up the middle, but replied by Askhanov.
Askhanov doing a very good job of staying on his feet now. If he can avoid the takedowns in this first round, it'll be give him huge momentum mentally and in terms of the judges' scorecards going into round 2.
Askhanov competing at his 4th different weights in his professional career. Has competed at 61, 66, 70 kilos, and now a catch weight of 68 kilos. The definition of an any man, anywhere, anytime kind of fighter. Trying to get over in that over-under position and rip up, but Magomedov is just so compact, so strong, Kieran.
He is, what you're seeing here, Phil, is textbook defense against the cage. You turn your head sideways, you split the feet, and then you try to pummel in. You're looking right now here for a whizzer, maybe looking for an underhook of his own, and he's come close to it. Referee thought he saw his fingers slide through the fence.
And just quick as a whip it, Magomedov in on the legs again.
Askhanov looking for a switch.
Yeah.
Not at all sure he's going to get it here.
It really is. As soon as Magomedov gets that hands on you, it's a vice-like grip every time. Maybe on his way to taking the back here, has one hook in.
One hook with a leg laced.
And just softening up Askhanov with those strikes. And again, this is textbook Magomedov. It's not a secret what he's going to do in fights, Kirik, but yet every opponent that he has come in against has not had an answer for the game plan of Akhmed Magomedov.
And he's so incredibly efficient with his top game. He puts his opponents in places where they have to use every single one of the muscle fibers in their entire body, including the muscles behind the eyes, in order to get off the floor, and he's essentially riding here. This is about as difficult as surfing for him.
Momentarily looked like he was trying to dig in underneath the chin. Again, it's just such a methodical, workmanlike process from Magomedov. It's so intelligent.
Coming, there it was, and the round ends. Very dominant round for the fighter from Dagestan, Akhmed Magomedov.
If I said, as Ilyar was walking out, that the fuse had been lit, it has been well and truly extinguished in that round by Akhmed Magomedov. And it really is, it's paint by numbers MMA. The beauty of it is its simplicity. It's not a case of trying to do anything overly elaborate, overly exuberant. He goes in and he does the fundamentals, but like Roy Keane in the centre for Manchester United in the late 2000s, workmanlike performance, fundamentals done well, execution perfectly.
And here comes the numbers. There was a nice little knee, but what's going to happen after that? A takedown. What's going to happen after the takedown?
Yeah.
Top five.
Just so intelligent, and when I say simplistic, I'm not taking anything away from the fight IQ of Akhmed Magomedov. When I say simplistic, I mean it's following the most effective game plan there without any unnecessary risk.
And what you see on top there are not classical jiu-jitsu rides. This is wrestling from top. This is riding wrestling, and it's Dagestani wrestling, which I believe is better than anything in the world right now. Dynamite wants to keep it at distance. He wants to take pot shots from the outside, maybe attack those legs a little bit. He does not want to let his opponent get too close.
That's bound to breed a little bit of confidence in Ilyar Askhanov. But again, when you have someone that's so good at takedowns like Magomedov, it will make the striker tentative. It will make them less likely to sit down on their shots. Because they know as soon as you plant their feet, what's Magomedov going to do? He's going to duck under, score the takedown. So if anything, this gives credence and confidence to the striking of Akhmed Magomedov.
It does. Brave Nation, in order to land a punch like that overhand you just saw, you have to put your weight on that front foot. Once you put weight on that front foot, you are liable to a takedown. But things have turned just a little bit. We got Dynamite in, looking for those hips. It's going to be extremely difficult, however, for him to complete this double or possibly switching to a single leg attempt.
And again, just beautiful use of the whizzer from Akhmed Magomedov, showing great balance and landing his own shots now in the open forum of the mat. And just the calm with which that was executed from Magomedov, that's where the beauty lies. Another takedown denied, but like a dog with a bone, Akhmed Magomedov closes the hands and initiates the clinch.
Brave Nation, all close fights are going to be won in scrambles. They're going to be one of those little moments where nobody quite has the advantage. And right now, Akhmed Magomedov is winning the scrambles.
Oh, that's a big knee to the middle. And on a single is Ilyar Askhanov. Can he get it? Now switching to the double, but again, look at just how calm Akhmed Magomedov is in there. Again, not worrying, not taking any unnecessary risks, knows the processes to defend. Oh, beautiful elbow.
See the head rising up just slightly to prevent a second elbow from coming. Magomedov instantly switches to punches.
Again, using the wizard just to clamp down. Over-under position, may look to disengage. Beautiful work. This could be the best we've seen Akhmed Magomedov look so far.
Phil, this is the best Magomedov that we have seen to date. Incredibly comfortable now with his hands against somebody with big hands, but moving in for the takedown whenever there's an opportunity to.
And that's exactly what I said. He was almost lulling Askhanov into a striking game, lets Askhanov get some shots away, and then ducks in under, initiates the clinch, and has the hands connected in the double under position here. We may see a quick takedown. May try and take out that back leg. Oh, that is just beautiful from Akhmed Magomedov.
That is power personified, Phil.
And again, because this arena is empty, you can hear just the slap of those shots careering into the cranium of Askhanov.
Again, Brave Nation, conventional wisdom is, because the fighter doesn't have full use of his hips, shots on the ground are not that hard. These shots, believe me, are that hard.
Maybe trying to isolate an arm here. But, oh, again, another huge shot from Magomedov. Jarek, it's constant work from Magomedov. He doesn't take time to rest up. He's not in any lay and play stall positions. It's constant, methodical, progressive work.
It's multiple layers of attack. There's pressure on the hips, impeding the breathing. There's forcing the opponent to stand up. As you see here, there's defending submissions in such a way that the fighter attempting the submission is going to expend much more energy and wisely bails on it.
Askhanov lets go of that Kimura grip he had. Right now, Magomedov happy to sit in the half guard or the half mount, depending on your disposition. Just driving that forearm into the throat more to cause discomfort. Almost like a no-deep paper cutter. Very difficult to get the submission from that position, but using it to open up other avenues. So dominant is Akhmed Magomedov. As I say, if you're a fan of mixed martial arts, if you're a fan of Akhmed Magomedov, you know exactly what he's going to do. And there's an eerie inevitability about the way that he goes about it. You know he's going to score a takedown, you know he's going to score a heavy grounding pound. So far, no one has been able to prevent him from doing so.
They haven't, Phil. We even saw a wrinkle there. I think he's trying to dominate with his hands from standing as well.
Only 25 years old. What's so impressive is the constant evolution of Akhmed Magomedov. He seems to add, as you say, a new wrinkle, a new nuance, a new quality, a new weapon to his game every time he steps inside the Brave Arena.
Boom! Beautiful round ends for the fighter from Dagestan.
Ilyar Askhanov took a little bit longer to get to his feet. Magomedov looks as chilled out as you like. You're in the corner. There's not a lot of direction you need to be given Akhmed Magomedov at this stage. It's just a case of go out there and keep doing what you're doing, right?
If you're in his corner right now, you do one thing. You rinse that mouthpiece off. All you gotta do is stick it back. If he wants a sip of water, you hold the spit bucket for him to spit into. That's your job right now. He's doing a perfect job, and he's gonna do it again in the second round.
Now, I think he's going to be a little bit more panicked in the corner of Ilyar Askhanov.
The problem for Askhanov, Phil, is it is now 2 minutes. He's tired, his body is banged up, his face is banged up. This is gonna be an even tougher round for him in all likelihood than was the first.
Akhmed Magomedov still light on the feet. The only blemishes on his body are the blood on his knee. I very much doubt that's his own.
Ilyar's been setting up his shots by stalking, by moving forward steadily. If he tries it again, it's not going to work for him. It's not going to go his way. He needs to move in and out. He needs to start feinting a little more, getting that bicycle, circle around a little bit. Can't stand where he is.
Decent shot to the body from Ilyar Askhanov there, but it was in reply to 2 shots. That's a nice sprawl, but then charged against the cage by Magomedov, and This is where he thrives, Kirik.
This is the problem with sprawling against Magomedov. You sprawl, he's going to continue for the takedown. You reverse, maybe you get him down. Now you have to hold him down. That's going to be even harder.
Good head position there from Magomedov. Not quite sure that Askhanov lands something over the top there. Judging by the response of Magomedov, no, because he's relentlessly attacking here. Has to be wary of the neck. He's doing the right thing. He's keeping the back nice and straight. I don't think has Askhanov got enough in the arms. I was about to say, I'm not sure. Oh!
We've got a little bit of a different situation.
Oh, this looks tight. Has he got enough in his arms? Oh,
Elbows a little high. Magomedov is out. Huge respect to Ilyar for trying to pull off that guillotine.
That may have been the last little bit of energy he had. He looked like, even just a grimace on his face, he looked like he was putting everything into that guillotine choke.
That is one of the problems with guillotines, Phil, of course. When you apply 100% on that guillotine, the defense is relatively easy in terms of energy output. Move the hips a little bit higher, grab a wrist, pull down using static strength, wait, pop your head off, and then rain down punches.
Askhanov trying desperately to get back up, but Magomedov is just going to cut with that hand and force Askhanov back to the mat. Can't quite see if he has that Dagestani handcuff. I think he's working for it.
If he doesn't, I think we're going to see it at some point.
Yeah, he has it, and now it means he can just zero in with those big shots, rule the wrist.
And this, brave nation, is the problem with trying to stand from bottom. It's the highest percentage way to have your back taken. Things go from bad to worse. What we're seeing here is worse.
Nice little just kick off of the lower foot there to try and get the takedown. And again, a horrible position for Askhanov to be in. Credit to Askhanov, he's showing some serious heart here, but when you're going against a beast like Akhmed Magomedov, if you're not 100% on, you need to have the best fighting day of your life when you're in against a guy like that.
Askhanov is a professional fighter from Kazakhstan. There is no one, there is not one person on the face of the planet Earth who will question his heart.
Trying to dig that arm underneath. Askhanov, much to his credit, staying in there, but is very much in survival mode right now. Have you ever seen a python eating a sheep? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, just slow, methodical, inevitable. The sheep's trying to struggle, but the python knows what's happening.
Phil, if I had a single piece of advice to mixed martial arts, to everybody in it, it would be go to KHK Team Bahrain, learn how to wrestle like a Dagestani.
Less than a minute left in the third and final round. Akhmed Magomedov turning it up here, maybe sensing the finish. Askhanov doing his nation proud here, ladies and gentlemen, by just staying in against someone like Akhmed Magomedov. But
absolutely, what we're seeing here is heart personified.
Another big drag down, takedown. Final closing stanzas, and again another dominant performance from Akhmed Magomedov. You know, this round could potentially be a 10-8 because there hasn't been a lot of offense. Obviously, you would know a lot better than myself, Kirik, but potentially a 10-8?
Phil, I would call this a 10-8 round. I called the first one 10-9. I said at the beginning of round 2 it was going to be an even tougher round for Dynamite because he has sustained so many shots. It was 10-8 in the second round. I'm going to say it again. It's now we're in the beginning of the third round. The third round is going to be even tougher.
recap on some of the action here. Again, a phenomenal wrestling. I really hope that Eldar Edward is watching this, and I'm sure the big man, the team captain, the coach, head coach of KHK Team Bahrain, he's just smiling after seeing a performance like that.
I guarantee you, the big man himself is sitting with a little smile on his face, and that little smile is the equivalent of the likes of you and I standing up in the street.
All right, Brave Nation, what a way to start our main card. On this incredible first fight of our main card, we go to the judges' scorecards. After 3 rounds, all 3 judges score the bout 30-27 for your winner from KHK Team Bahrain and Dagestan, Russia, Akhmed Magomedov.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with a victorious Akhmed Magomedov. Akhmed, first off, congratulations on a fantastic win. Can you give us your thoughts on the fight, please?
Что вы думаете о проведенном бою? Как прошел бой? Что вы думаете о нем?
Бой прошел, салам алейкум всем, салам алейкум, Казахстан. Бой прошел, как я хотел, под мою диктовку. Что мне захотелось, я мог делать. И делал. Что еще сказать?
I'm greeting everyone, and the fight was ruled by myself, and I knew what was going on and what's going to happen. Yeah.
Now, the only offense that Askhanov seemed to have was the guillotine choke. Was it tight?
Насколько была туга гильотина, в которую вас поймал?
Не насколько. Я мог шею сразу вытащить. Я хотел, чтобы он сначала лег, чтобы не потратить силы, потом его повалить. Я пошел за ним. Когда он лег, я уже вытащил шею и стал вверху бить.
It was easy. I knew that I can get off my neck, and I was waiting for the moment when he will lay down and got my neck out.
And finally, do you have a message for your teammates at KHK Team Bahrain and your coaches at KHK Team Bahrain?
У вас есть сообщение для вашей команды и для ваших тренеров KHK?
Да, конечно, вчера состоялся чемпионат Европы в Казани, где наши большинство ребят выступили успешно. С чем я хочу поздравить всех своих тренеров, всю команду свою. И хочу отметить вот этого человека, Хаджимурада Мутиева. На протяжении 3-4 месяцев мы работали с ним индивидуально. И я благодарен ему за всю его работу. И все много людей смотрят сейчас, мои близкие, друзья, семья. Так что все, расслабьтесь, все нормально. Ничего нету здесь. Это для мамы мое лицо, чтобы она увидела, что все в порядке. Все.
Yesterday, I heard was the championship of Europe, so I want to congratulate my team that are giving a good results on it, and I want to mark my trainer as a specific man. I was working with him 4.5 months without stop, and I want to also say hi to my relatives, to my close people. Everything's good. I'm showing my face to my mother, and it's great.
Well, we hope to see you again inside the cage soon. Congratulations on a fantastic performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Akhmed Magomedov!
I've said it before, I'll say it again.
Incredible job.
MMA, go to KHK Team Bahrain, learn how to strike at a world-class level, learn jiu-jitsu from the best. What's the best base for mixed martial arts? It's wrestling. Dagestani wrestling is better than normal wrestling. You put it all together and you've got world champions.
Well, they asked Carlos for a picture. I was in the cage as well. Anyway, congratulations. Fantastic performance from Akhmed Magomedov. He makes it look so effortless. I love calling this guy's fights, and potentially at he's competed at 66 kilos before. He could be a threat at 66, and he could be a threat at 70, Keurig.
I think he'd be a threat at light heavyweight.
Again, it'll be incredible to see what this young man does next. And only 25 years of age. Again, so much more to come from him. Ladies and gentlemen, we keep saying to you that you need to be watching Brave Combat Federation. We are available in every home, in every nation around the world. We are the world's only truly global mixed martial arts promotion. Join us, join the movement, follow us on all platforms of social media and be part of something truly global.
Flyweight sensation Azat Maksum proved his world-class pedigree with a KO victory in his Brave CF debut.